Who would have thought that the Browns' biggest target on offense could be a receiver who isn't even on the roster and who is recovering from an injury? The situation with Cleveland's wide receiver group continues to raise questions, and a surprising name has emerged as a possible addition. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders, who was all the rage in college, quickly realized that the NFL doesn't pay homage to last names. He's got some work to do. Like to stay up to date with the Browns' roster twists and turns? All right, Browns fans, strap in because the wide receiver drama in Cleveland is still very much alive and unsolved. After cruising through the NFL draft, without adding any legit firepower out wide and doing little beyond grabbing Diontae Johnson, the Browns' WR room is looking, let's just say, questionable. Right now, it's Jerry Jeudy, Cedric Tillman, and Johnson leading the pack. On paper, it doesn't sound awful, but dig a little deeper and things get dicey. Johnson bounced between 3 different teams last season and only managed 33 grabs for 375 yards and 3 scores. Not exactly WR1 numbers, and the rest of the depth chart doesn't scream problem solved. So what's next? Free agency's basically picked clean, and a bunch of potential trade targets are already off the board. But Mark Sipos over at Dog Pound Daily threw out an interesting name, Christian Watson from the Green Bay Packers. Now that would be a swing. Watson's got the juice when he's right, averaging over 17 yards per catch for his career and bringing that explosive stretch-the-field speed that Cleveland sorely lacks. But there's a wrinkle, isn't there always? He's rehabbing from a torn ACL and might miss a good chunk of the 2025 season. So yeah, it's a roll of the dice. With Green Bay's wideout room getting more crowded, Jayden Reed's clearly got the team's backing, Romeo Doubs keeps stepping up, and they just drafted Matthew Golden and Savion Williams. Watson could be the odd man out. And if Cleveland can snag him for a day 3 pick, that's not a bad gamble, considering the upside. Still, let's be real. The injury history is no joke. Last season, Watson played 15 games, caught just 29 balls, but turned that into 620 yards and a couple of touchdowns, an eye-popping 21.4 yards per catch. The dude is a walking chunk play when he's available. Would you bet on Christian Watson as the solution for WRs? Comment below, and be careful, because Shedeur Sanders' story in Cleveland is even more full of twists and turns. Shedeur Sanders might have entered the NFL with a big name and an even bigger spotlight, but reality just hit him square in the face in Cleveland. According to Albert Breer from Sports Illustrated, Shedeur's road to even sniffing the Browns' starting quarterback job is going to be a long uphill climb, and that's just to earn a chance to compete. The Browns picked him up in the 5th round at number 144 overall, which was a far cry from where folks thought he'd land heading into the draft. The hype was there, sure. Deion Coach Prime, Sanders' son, flashy playmaker, loads of potential. But the media noise around his personality didn't help. Words like brash and arrogant started floating around, and next thing you know, he's sliding down the board. Breer made it clear Shedeur's mindset is shifting. He's realizing this ain't Boulder anymore. In Cleveland, he's just another guy trying to make the cut. And when you're stepping into a QB room stacked with Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel, who, by the way, went earlier in the draft, you better bring something serious to the table. Right now, it looks like Joe Flacco, the seasoned vet who stepped up big for Cleveland last season, is the guy under center to start the year. So, for why? Shedeur? It's clipboard duty, scout team, film room grind. There's no red carpet here. That said, not everything is gloomy. Sanders locked in a 4-year rookie deal worth $4.6 million. Not bad for most, but when you've been raking in NIL money and folks think your college teammate Travis Hunter, the number 2 overall pick, just signed for $46.5 million. Yeah, that paycheck looks a little light. Still, all hope's not lost. Shedeur's got the tools. What he needs now is time, patience, and a little humility. If he can put in the work and keep his head down, the path will open up. But for now, he's not fighting for the starting job. He's fighting just to be part of the conversation. Browns betting big with little in hand, taking a chance on, Watson, and expecting a miracle in Shadour's development, is playing on the edge. But what if? If you enjoy real content about the Browns, subscribe here.